Shattered dreams. After our wedding, we, like any other couple, expected our babies to come early in the marriage. And so within the first year of the wedding, we had high hopes that the Lord will give us our first child. But that year ended, but nothing happened. Same was the story in the second year and third year of our wedding. We kept praying and trusting God. In 1998, which was the fourth year of our being together as husband and wife, Toyin conceived. We were so excited and happy. At last, the Lord had answered our prayers. We both agreed to keep the miracle a secret until the pregnancy announces itself to the world. This singular incident totally changed the mood and atmosphere of our home. All our fears and agitations had flown out of the windows. Toyin and I spent more time together now than ever before. We were full of hopes and plans. I reminded her of a joke I cracked with her while we were still courting, that I would attempt to replicate the feat of my parents that gave birth to 9 children. So I told her jokingly that the number 1 child was on the way and we would expect 8 more afterwards. Of course, her usual response was that it is an impossibility, but that 4 children is good enough. Things took another turn about 12 weeks into the pregnancy. Toyin suddenly started bleeding profusely. We rushed ourselves to the hospital with the mind of ensuring the safety of the baby in the womb. After a moment that looked like forever, the doctor came out to me at the waiting room to break the news that there had been a miscarriage. And so we lost the baby. We were both very devastated afterwards. We had high hopes. We had dreams that after 4 years of waiting, we would finally have a child of our own. However, it was not to be. At a point, we felt that the verdict of the hospital may not be correct. We went to a private ultrasound center to revalidate that the baby was no more in the womb. And the verdict was same. We still felt that we needed a third opinion. And someone recommended an ultrasound clinic in Ibadan, which we were told was the best in Ibadan then. The result we got was same as that of the 2 former places. We were back to square one. Or should I say square zero? Because at the initial square one, we had faith. We had hopes. We had youthfulness and strength on our side. So it can't be square one, but square zero. Now we have depression. Now hopelessness and bleakness surrounded us. Toyin cried uncontrollably for many days, and it was so hard to comfort her. How can I be bold enough to comfort her, knowing that I was the problem? Why we had waited 4 years before the first ever conception, which never lasted the gestation period. Where do we start from? Do we now embark all over again on the several medical tests and treatment we've both gone through in the past 4 years? Or was the prediction of that young doctor in a hospital at Oshogbo about to permanently come to fulfillment?